Ready?
Well, I don't know. But okay, I am. Yes, let's do it.
This question is, I find my freedom outside of Christianity. Why won't you all leave me alone?
That's a great question. So the idea behind freedom outside of Christianity is a little bit troublesome for people that follow Jesus, only because the concept here is that freedom, the truest and fullest freedom, which is about radical love given as a gift, comes through Jesus. And honestly, a part of it is if somebody could show me a philosophy, theology, or pathway forward that was clearer or more loving or transforming than Jesus, I think I would be willing to leave everybody alone. But just like I think people that find the best answers to the questions of their life want to turn around and say, man, have you tried this soap? Have you driven this car? Have you seen this cool new app? Because it's a solution for something in their life. Christians have found a solution for freedom in their life. And many of us have had another solution at another time that eventually took us to a place we didn't want to be, but we would have told you in that moment, leave me alone, I've got this thing worked out. And for most of us, it didn't work out well. And so sometimes I think what people are wanting to make sure to do is they want to care about you enough to say, look, this is the fullest version of freedom that I've ever even gotten close to. And while I know that's working for you in this piece or part or holding together in your life, you might be kind of white knuckling. You might be holding it together and thinking that you're free. And the only place any of us in the Christian life have found where there's true freedom is when we give our lives away to the radical love of Jesus. Now, I will say as an aside, right now there's also this troubling thing that I think a lot of our thinking friends see, which is that if that's not why we're trying to encourage people to become Christians, if that's not why we're trying to invite people to Christianity for true freedom, but for some sort of, I need you to agree with me, join the tribe, we're trying to, then that stuff fails and falls short, because there's no freedom in creating all the structural, ugly boundaries around somebody that's kind of created the borders for the kingdom of heaven, and there's a we are and they're not kind of crowd. And so the other part of this is that we as Christian people have got to be fearlessly free. We've got to be able to walk this out with joy and with love and with hope, and not with some sort of grinding need to convince everybody of everything all of the time. I've never seen anybody argued into Christianity, but I have seen people inspired into asking questions, and then God welcomes the conversation, and over time, the real deep change comes there. Not between you and me, but between you and God. So if you run into the Christians that are just trying to sort of build up the tribe, that happens and can be problematic to say the least. But most of us have just found a deep and profound solution to the conflict and the problems and the woundednesses of our life. And honestly, they care a lot, probably about you.